Hello, everyone. This is Christian Dory, or Salem Dory, I should say, coming back to you with another video. Again, if you're new here, I make videos about daily life with cerebral palsy, and I show you what your life with cerebral palsy can be like. If you have any suggestions, feel free to leave a comment or a like or whatever, because everybody lives their life a different way, and other people with cerebral palsy may want to critique some of the things I do, but this is just some of the things I do to help myself out with my disability. And what I want to talk to you about today is going to be very important. It happens to all of us. It's called middle of the night bathroom trips. Um, so I want to get into that with you today. Okay, 1 second. I have to check this. Okay. Hang on. I'm going to wait till after the phone rings so you guys could hear me better. Okay, I think we're good to go. Anyway, yeah, I wanted to talk to you guys about middle of the night bathroom trips. Sometimes when you go to bed, you have to get up and pee in the middle of the night. But it's harder when you have cerebral palsy. And that's what I wanted to talk about today. When you have CP, you don't just have to pee. You have to get up and make sure that you have somebody there for you. So it's harder in the middle of the night because obviously your parents are sleeping and you're trying to sleep. And then you're like, oh crap, I gotta pee. So here's what you do. During the night, I try to, before I go to bed rather, I should say, I try to avoid all liquids. I only drink a certain amount after a certain time, and that's it. However, sometimes because of the CP, my mouth gets dry if I talk too long. And it's actually very tiring to talk sometimes because of the muscles and how they are. It never used to be, but as I've gotten older, things have just gotten harder because everything is tighter and, stuff like that. But if you can, try to avoid liquids before you go to bed. So say if you going to bed at 7 or 8, well, some people do that, but most people actually don't. Okay, so let's make it 9 or 10. That's more a reasonable time. So say it okay, you're going to bed at 9. Okay. So you have to make sure you drink a lot during the day because you don't want to have an issue at night. Then if you drink a lot during the day, you shouldn't have an issue because you're fully hydrated. Now, I do try to drink a lot during the day. I always have a glass of water with me. I just had a glass of milk right now because I had a late breakfast. So I try to drink more during the day because if I drink more during the day, I won't have a lot of issues at night. However, I was trying to think about what I was going to say. I'm sorry. However, there are those occurrences where you do have to get up and pee during the night. So if you do, the best bet would be to make sure that you have something with you to get your parents' attention. Now, I have a good set of lungs, so my parents could hear me whenever I need them. And I just say, Mom, get your butt over here so I can pee. Well, I don't say it like that, but, just trying to be funny. I just say, well, I got to pee, so kind of hurry up so I could do my thing and get back to bed. And she says, okay, well, I'll come and help you so you can go back to bed. And if you have CP, you always have to have somebody with you at night because you never know what could happen. Um, some people believe in wearing a diaper at night, and I've thought about that, but I don't really think I need one because I'm pretty self sufficient, and my mother and my dad have very good hearing, so they're always on top of it, like literally everything I do. So if I need anything, they're right there. I also have Alexa. So if I need something, I can say, Alexa, do blah, 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 and tell mom that I need so and so. And Alexa will say, Linda, Christian needs you, um, or something like that. Or you could also, like if you have a cell phone, bring your cell phone with you at night. So all you would have to do is reach over, get the phone, call the house phone, and they could answer it and pick it up and say, "Oh, it's you. Okay, what do you need?" And you could tell them, "Well, I gotta pee. Um, I need assistance in this way or that way," and that usually helps too. Again, different people have different methods, and I'm not saying that your method is wrong. I'm not saying that my method is wrong. This is just what I do in my daily life. So maybe I can offer some tips and tricks to help people in the CP or cerebral palsy community. We call it CP for short. Um, Maybe I could give them like tips and tricks to help them. Um, okay, so okay, so again, some people believe in wearing a diaper, which if you want to, more power to you. You could do whatever you want if you think that's more convenient. Um, that's up to you. I choose not to because, again, like I said, my parents have very good hearing. I have Alexa right with me if I need anything. So if I need something, I can just say, you know what, I gotta pee. Mom or, dad or whatever. And I could just call them. However, some people with CP live by themselves. And, it might be hard for them to get out of bed. So in that case, I would really suggest like a bedpan or like a urinal maybe, depending on the severity of your CP, because I can't really use a CP because, I can't really use a urinal, I should say, because my cerebral palsy, or CP, as some people call it, affects my muscle tone, and the tone is very high. Now, other people have CP, and their tone is very low. So I guess it depends on the severity of your situation. Uh, Again, some people with CP live alone. So if you live alone and you have CP and you have trouble getting out of bed, I would really suggest like a diaper or maybe like a pull-up for adults if they sell those. I know that some people have incontinence issues, and that could really help you even if you don't have CP and you have incontinence issues. A diaper or like an absorbent, piece of underwear or a pair of underwear, I should say, may be able to help you in your situation. However, because I live with my parents and I have other people with me all the time, I don't really need to wear a diaper or a special pair of underwear because I have my mother like on me all the time. Again, like I said, before you go to bed, try to avoid liquids at a certain amount of time. Again, like I told you guys before, I drink a lot during the day, and that usually does help. However, if you feel like you have to drink, like if your throat is dry, you could drink during the night. I'm not saying that you can't, but just try to like take little sips. Because if you take little sips like I do, you shouldn't have to worry about having the urge to pee. I also, well, it doesn't really work anymore, so I have to ask my doctor for a new medication. But I also went to the doctor, and the doctor prescribed to me certain medications that I could take that'll help me to stop having the urge to go to the bathroom all the time. Because if you have CP, and those people that are part of the CP community, like I am, will agree with me that when you have CP, your muscles are tense, they're tight, they push on everything, and one of the major things that they push on happens to be your bladder. So that'll make you feel like you have to pee even more. However, with the medicine I have, or I used to take, I couldn't take them anymore because I had a setback, and I don't want to get into that because I feel like that's personal. But with the medicine that I used to take, it would really help me to stop having the urge to go to the bathroom. Now, the only bad thing about that was it made my throat dry, which made me want to drink more. So it kind of counteracted the whole thing, and it made my situation a little bit more difficult, which is part of the reason why I stopped taking the medicine. Let's see, what else could I... So that's one thing that could help you. Again, it depends on the severity of your CP and the severity of your situation. But those are some things that could help you during the night. Again, like I said, make sure you have somebody with you, or like a device to contact somebody like during the night if you need it. Again, I have Alexa, I have my parents, and they're always there to help me if I need it. But like I said, try to drink a little bit less at night. If you want to drink like water, that's okay. Well, everybody's supposed to drink water, but just try to take like little sips, or like little swigs, I should say, because then the liquid will have less of a chance to go right through you versus if you drink like a whole gallon of water, and that might help you during the night. Again, if you have to pee during the night, you have to make sure that you have like somebody with you. Like I said, I have my parents, but some people with CP, like I said before, live on their own, and they don't have people to help them. If you have CP and you're living on your own, I think you should wear like a special type of underwear, or maybe you should bring a urinal with you, or maybe even a bedpan might help, because you never know what could happen during the night. And with the muscles being the way they are, because we have CP, our muscles are constantly working and going and working and working and going, and they don't stop. So just try to keep that in mind. Again, my tips may not work for everybody because everybody has a different situation. These are just some of the things that I recommend that could be helpful to you in your situation. And maybe, I could inspire you or something. I'm trying to do this so I could lift you guys up and give you a glimpse of what it's really like to have a disability and what daily life is like. Again, I will not post every day because I'm exhausted sometimes, and I really don't want to do anything. But I will try to make videos as often as possible. Again, thank you for your support. Thank you for listening. And God bless, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Thank you.